It was snowing sideways as my friend and I drove, very slowly, through a major nor'easter down I-95 from New York City to Washington, D.C. It was white-knuckle time all the way, with huge trucks passing us on the left and right. Still, I was intent on seeing Jack Canfield speak at his One Day to Greatness event in the nation's capital because of the impact his book, The Success Principles, has had on my success and happiness. We finally made it to Washington, and Jack didn't disappoint as he addressed an enthusiastic audience of 500 people. He touched on numerous important points throughout the day, but the one that resonated with me the most was what he shared with us first thing in the morning. When he took the stage, he looked at the crowd and stated, "Most of you are not where you want to be because you are addicted to comfort. Most of you stay in your comfort zone." Jack went on to show us how easy it is for something that at first feels uncomfortable to go away. He said, "I want everyone to interlock their hands together. Do it a few times." I did what he suggested a few times in a row, and it was easy enough. Jack continued, "When you do it, you will generally have the same thumb on top. Now, I want you to do it again, but this time, put the other thumb on top." He looked over the audience as we followed his instructions. Feels weird, right? And yes, it did. In fact, when I switched it from my right to my left thumb on top, it felt like it was someone else's. Jack continued, "Here is the interesting part. If you were to leave your hand with this opposite thumb on top for 5 minutes, that weird feeling would go away. It would just feel normal." I did it, and once again, he was right. Don't believe me? Try it now. He went on to say what I have already known for years, and what we all know deep inside. You have to be willing to do the uncomfortable things that make you grow. That got me to thinking about another best-selling author and motivational speaker, Craig Valentine, who jumped out of his own comfort zone when he decided to quit his well-paying 9-to-5 job to pursue his dream to be a national motivational speaker. Determined to get on his new path, he walked into his manager's office one day and told him that he was going to resign. Craig was a valuable employee, so his boss wasn't hearing it and offered him a nice salary increase. Craig thought for a few seconds, then politely declined. His boss came back with an even better offer. Again, Craig held his ground and declined. So, the boss tried again and again. The fourth offer was so much money that Craig hesitated. He went home that night to discuss it with his wife. They both realized that the offer amounted to much more money than he would make in a long time, if ever, being a motivational speaker, and the smart thing to do would be to take it. However, he went in the next day, thanked his manager, but said he was going to pursue his dream. At that moment, Craig realized something important, and he shared it in one of his talks. "I was almost too good to be great. I was almost too comfortable in my good life to reach my greatness." In 1999, Craig went on to compete in Toastmasters World Championship for public speaking against 25,000 other speakers, and as fate would have it, he won. As they say, the rest is history, and he became a world-renowned motivational speaker just as he had dreamed. Wow! Craig's story of saying those words and boldly taking action to pursue his greatness really inspired me when I first heard it. I hope you feel the same way hearing about it now. When it came to entrepreneurship, the biggest struggle I faced was leading others, as well as having enough confidence in myself to make the tougher decisions to grow my company. You can read about building a business, about becoming a great leader, about making hard decisions, but until you take action and experience it in the real world, you are not going to grow.